People say heroes wear medals, uniforms, and shining stars on their shoulders. But sometimes, the real hero is the man quietly sweeping the floor when everyone else has gone home. Tonight, when two trembling twin girls walked up to a 4-star general and whispered, "Sir, our mom didn't come home," everything the general believed about duty, loyalty, and family changed forever. Because the man who stepped forward to protect them wasn't a soldier. He was a single dad janitor he had ignored for years. And what the general followed him into revealed a truth he never expected. The military base was unusually quiet that night. Storm clouds gathered overhead, and only a handful of soldiers moved across the grounds, finishing their shifts. Inside the main hall, 4-star General Adrian Hale signed the last of the day's paperwork, exhausted but composed, the perfect symbol of discipline. Just as he stood up to leave, the door creaked open. Two small figures stepped in, identical twin girls, around 7 years old, holding each other's hands so tightly their knuckles turned white. Their hair was wet from the rain, their clothes a little dusty, and their eyes, filled with fear. General Hale, a man who had commanded thousands of soldiers in battlefields, froze. Children on base were never out this late. He leaned down slowly. "Where are your parents?" One girl swallowed hard, voice trembling. "Sir, our mom didn't come home." The other added softly, "We waited, but she didn't return." The door was open. "We got scared." A sudden chill swept through the general. Missing personnel were handled through protocols, not midnight visits from terrified twins. Before he could react further, a familiar voice came from behind the girls. "Sir, I found them outside Gate 3. It was Noah Pierce, the base janitor. A quiet, hardworking single dad who clocked in before dawn and left after everyone else. The kind of man most people overlooked. He gently placed a jacket around the girls to keep them warm. "I think something's wrong at their home," he said, trying to steady his voice. "Their mom works nights in the medical wing, but her badge didn't log out today." General Hale stiffened. A missing medical officer. No alarms triggered. No alerts. Impossible, unless it was intentional. As protocol demanded, he ordered, "Noah, take them to the waiting lounge. I'll call security." But the twins suddenly tugged on Noah's leg, clinging to him. "Please don't leave us. You came for us, please stay." Noah looked at the general, torn. Hale hesitated for the first time in years, watching the fragile trust these girls placed in a janitor rather than a decorated general. Something about it struck a deep nerve. "General," Noah whispered, "I know their mom. She wouldn't just disappear." That sentence, simple, quiet, honest, cut through all the starched protocols Hale lived by. And then came the twist neither man expected. The lights flickered. A sudden announcement crackled over the speakers. "Security breach detected at medical storage, unauthorized access detected." Noah's face paled. That's where their mom was working tonight. General Hale looked at him sharply. "You know something I don't?" Noah nodded slowly. "Sir, she came to me yesterday. She said she was scared, someone was following her." The storm rumbled outside, shaking the windows. For the first time in his career, the general didn't call a unit. He didn't wait for backup. He turned to the janitor, the man who seemed to know the truth the entire base had ignored. "Pierce," he said quietly, "I'm coming with you. Lead the way." And with two shivering girls holding Noah's hands, the unlikely pair walked into the night. To face something neither of them were prepared for. Rain hammered the roof of the covered walkway as Noah led the general toward the medical wing. Hale walked behind him, trying to piece together the situation. Why would a janitor know more about a military officer's fears than her own superiors? As they reached the dimly lit corridor, Noah exhaled shakily. "She helped my daughter last month," he said quietly. "Lila fell sick while I was mopping the hall. Her mom, Dr. Mia Carter, stayed with her for 2 hours until I could leave my shift. After that day, she always shared things with me. Especially things she didn't trust others with." General Hale listened, surprised by the warmth in the janitor's tone. Noah continued. She said someone was pressuring her to falsify medical reports. High-level stuff. She didn't want to. She was scared. Before Hale could question further, the door to medical storage was found slightly ajar, something that should never happen in a high-security zone. Inside, the lights flickered violently. Broken vials lay scattered. Papers were thrown everywhere, as if someone left in a hurry, or was taken. Noah's breathing quickened. "Sir, she was here." Suddenly, Hale spotted something beneath a toppled chair. A key card. The name on it made Noah stagger. Mia Carter. "Sir, this isn't a normal missing case," Noah whispered. "This is someone trying to cover." A sound cut him off. A faint, muffled noise from behind the emergency cabinet. The general pulled the latch open and out stumbled a young nurse, tears streaming down her face. "General." "Noah, thank God. I've been hiding for hours." Noah rushed to steady her. "What happened? Where's Dr. Carter?" The nurse's voice cracked. "She tried to stop them, they took her. Men in unauthorized uniforms. She said if anything happened, to tell you." She pointed weakly at Noah. "Not the general. Not security. Noah." General Hale felt a deep jolt inside him. Why Noah? Why trust a janitor with her final warning? The nurse reached into her pocket and pulled out a folded piece of paper. "She told me. Give this to the janitor. He'll know what to do." Noah opened it with trembling hands. His eyes widened. The general leaned closer. Inside was a coded list: names, times, medical file numbers, all pointing toward illegal experiments hidden under the base, protected by someone with high authority. Hale felt the weight of the stars on his shoulders suddenly turn to stone. This wasn't just a threat to one mother. This was a threat to the entire base. Noah whispered, broken but determined. "She trusted me because I listen. Because I care. She said soldiers follow orders, but I follow my heart." At that moment, the general understood something he never had in all his decades of service. Real leadership wasn't about rank. It was about humanity. He placed a firm hand on Noah's shoulder. "Pierce, from this moment on, we work together. I'll use my authority. You use the trust she gave you." Noah nodded, wiping his tears. "For the girls, for her." The twins peeked into the room, holding each other as they watched the two men. And with that silent promise, the four-star general and a single dad janitor formed the most unexpected alliance. Together, they stepped into the depths of the base, following the clues Mia left behind. Toward a truth that would shake the entire military. And forever change the lives of two little girls waiting for their mother to come home.